Hi, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all are having a good night. Why is she an hour late? I was kind of messing around with stream. I'm working on a new overlay for October, and I realized that duplicating something doesn't make it a separate scene, so I made a duplicate and then I'm like changing stuff around, moving everything, but then I guess it's also changing my normal stream layout, and I didn't want to do that, so I had to reverse everything, and I'll have to work on something separate later, so that's why it was taking so long. Also changed the camera angle just a tiny bit. But yeah. Today and tomorrow will be the last day that it'll look like this, but then tomorrow we're changing the vibes. We're going full into October, and I'm very excited. But yeah. The plan for today, or the order of business for today. Yeah. I was saying, like, am I showing anything sus? Oh, but it's the LCD version. I want the OLED, man. Give me the OLED. 20% off. Man. Anyways, so the plan today is to continue Limbus. Maybe finish the intervalo that we've been doing, the one with Limbus / Arc Knights. And if we do, and we have some time left over, I'm playing Night Rain. If we finish this by today, tomorrow I'm playing Night Rain. That's the plan. And then on the 1st, we'll be finally playing Silk Song for the first time. First time asterisk, because I have done a little bit of the tutorial, but then I haven't moved forward from that, so it'll still be a blind playthrough. I know what the tutorial is like, but that's about it. And then on the 4th, we'll be continuing Signalis, so spooky vibes are inbound. But yeah. I've also been re-editing some older VODs from like my Lobotomy Corporation playthrough. And it is such a throwback. It's like so much of a difference of what I used to do and how I would used to talk. Or how I used to talk. And also just, I don't know, I wish I could play Lobotomy Corp again from the beginning as, you know, not knowing anything about it again. I think that would be one of those games that I wish I was, had all my memory erased to just enjoy it again first time. But I'll try editing them, I'll try getting them out. I'm kind of in this like middle point where I'm not sure how much it's worth. Not how much it's worth, but then like it's kind of, there's like a disconnect me trying to edit very old VODs when now I'm doing different stuff. So should I like prioritize the newer stuff? Should I leave behind what I've left before and didn't get the chance to edit? And I'm not sure. But I'm just doing the old ones because I kind of want to get, I don't know, I want to edit them and have them watchable in a video edited format. So hey Nameless, I'm doing good. What about you? Yeah. Also on top of that, and I guess I will mention it, apparently I'm close to affiliate, but I just need more people chatting in Twitch. But I mean, Twitch is a thing. But apparently that's all I need for affiliate because I already stream pretty regularly. So, or well, I have been and I've been able to. So, yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, I guess enough of the rambling and more into the game, I suppose. So as usual, shout out to City Girl because I love her music and it's been very, what's the word? Fitting for the streams. It's such a nice vibe. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I was doing a dungeon, I forgot. Man. It's whatever. I'm not finishing the dungeon right now. I don't really feel like it. Is this new? Oh no, it's not. Wait. Oh, okay. Okie. So last where we left off, we confronted this guy, exactly this guy. This is who he fought. This is canon. And I'm not sure what else we're doing to beach. We beat the beast, but what now? I say. I think we're very close to finishing the intervalo, so that'll be nice. Yeah, literally 3 more stages left, so we're slaying the freaking ocean. Let's go. So, thinking. Okay. So now we're on to Rhodes Island. And I guess we're fighting more. So in the dungeon and also the, like my little Limbus chores, I've been playing with this team right now, so maybe I should change this up actually. I definitely want Yisan and also Mirasalt. But then I also want there we go. Good to know. Bring this back. The fuck? There we go. So I'm gonna ignore Yusan for now, even though he's been a big heavy hitter in my team. So the closer to the end, the rougher the path. Sinking my beloved, no backups. I usually don't put any backups. I'm just not used to it yet, but I might have to at some point soon with as the difficulty rises, but not right now. Okay. This is the doctor researcher at Rhodes Island. I need to uncover an ear so I can read properly. Nice to meet you. When I, after everything we went through, finally had the chance to meet the doctor of Rhodes Island, I realized that I had been building a vastly different image of them in my mind, based on the name alone. I was thinking they were going to be someone like Yisan, Faust, or Onhenheim from LCE. Doctor and Dante. Yeah. But the first impression of them was similar to what I felt when I met a K-Corp employee. The clock just ticked. I think that will be the voice. And this is Dante, manager at Limbus Company. That ticket is just now was nice to meet you. Okay. Thanks for accompanying Amaya. Honestly, I was pretty worried when we were separated at the border. Why am I giving him this voice? I should thank you, Amaya. Actually, we wouldn't have been in a we would have been in a real pickle without her, so. Spoiler for LCE. I don't know what that means, so we're good. And I don't want to know what it means, so hush. It's a bit embarrassing to repeat that myself. Dante says that we I cannot read. Dante says that we would have been in a real pickle without Miss Amaya. Sorry, Manager Bud. Sorry. Manager Bud can't talk human, so don't worry about it. We'll take over the translation. Even the glorious and prestigious Doc Tot is surprised by the time manager. Yeah. It is incorrect to God damn it. It is incorrect to state that the manager cannot talk human. A more accurate assessment would state that the manager is incapable of accessing sonic means of communication, which includes verbal communication. However, they are able to produce repetition of multiple sounds that may register on similar scale to the ticking of multiple hands, second hands, minor hands of a clock. I don't know. Something about the way Mirasol put it sounds worse. Don't worry, it's not a difficult task when only a single individual has to be translated. Doctor, let us move on to the next steps of the plan. Wait, if those are minutes and seconds, where is the hour hand? It doesn't matter. Hours don't count here, I guess. Thanks to Limbus Company's efforts, we obtained the exact coordinates of the vessel masses and managed to capture the decks with ease. However, Fabius, who is suspected to be a bishop of the deep, and his followers have barricaded themselves inside the bridge's control room. While it may seem as though they're hiding, I believe they're trying to bait us. As in, they're waiting for us to enter the bridge before summoning reinforcements from elsewhere to trap us in a pincer attack? Something like that. The elsewhere is most likely to be the sea, as our reinforcements are probably more sea terrors. Fabius is a seaborn. The ocean will answer to the call of the kind. Limbus Company and Irene will head to the bridge and neutralize Fabius. Maya and I will accompany you to provide support and identify the situation within the bridge. In the meantime, Hal and the other operators will remain on standby on the ship's exterior at the pre-designated locations. I'd like to avoid getting surrounded by sea turrets before you manage to take down the Church of the Deep within the bridge. I observed several entry points leading straight to the bridge while we were working on repairing the vessel. Your force doesn't seem numerous enough to close off all of them. It's true that there are many entry points here, but we don't need forces guarding every single one of them. Especially here. The hallway is narrow, long, and straight so. Makes sense to me. How about there? Are you sure you're not overly focusing your forces to a single checkpoint? Ah, I see. But on a closer look, looks like Commanding Officer Otis is finally in her environment. Got any questions, Manager Bud? I have no idea what they're talking about, if I'm being honest. Really? I saw you commanding the Sinners earlier. You seem pretty adept at giving orders and making strategic decisions. It's all vibes based, I've already told you. I'm not. It's all vibes. Indeed, you seem quite adept at making on-the-spot strategic commands and at identifying exploitable weaknesses and patterns in their enemies. However, the Doctor and the Outsider are operating on fundamentally different fields. No further elaboration is necessary. Agreed. That particular aspect of strategizing is not one of Manager Dante's obligations, and even if there is a chance of them to engage in such elements, it may be too early to do so. Is that so? It is. At least, that is what Faust has judged. Too early. What are they on about? I was about to ask that myself. I don't know. And I have no idea. Having finished our discussion with the Doctor over the plan, Altus returned wearing a grim look. Huh? Is there something wrong with the plan? No, there wasn't anything wrong with the plan. I expected a certain degree of competency, but they were impressive. Far beyond my expectations. Why can't I say words right, man? Too early. Really? That good, huh? Even when I think back to my days in the line of duty, I can't think of too many like them. Right, so they're dependable. Good enough for me. If your strategizing's done, let's get cracking. What of you, Miss Mayers? If it is too much of to face what awaits, then you need not follow us. I decided to stay here anyways. The Doctor's going to update you in real time on where the safe zones are, so please keep that communicator close to you. I will. Hey, if Gramps... Is there something you would like for us to do? No, it's nothing. If there's something you want to tell him, contact us through the communicator at any time. Funny how both Dante and Doctor are both amnesiacs and were prior higher-ups, but got treated vastly different by their peers. Yeah. We're going to find a way to resolve this as peacefully as we can, but if the negotiations break down... Yeah, I know what you mean, Doctor. Be safe, everyone. Leaving Mayers behind with her unfinished sentence, we followed the Rhodes Island team into the bridge. Bridge was as gaudily decorated as ever. Fabius, flanked by hooded followers and sea terrors, greeted us with a kindly smile. Welcome. I truly did appreciate thy kindness. Wherefore didst thou seek to harm us? Your suspicions are certainly justified, but I implore you to think back. If you truly believe that we had sought to harm you then, how would you explain that one peaceful night you had spent in Faro Muerto? We have never wished you any harm. We did not then, and we do not now. Huh. Not even a day after you folks stabbed us in the back like cowards, but you want us to believe that. Our wish has always been the same. We only wish to extend the freedom to roam the seas to those with capable, kind-hearted souls. Mate, we know you were just trying to turn us into sea monsters of some kind. Monster is only a name. The essence of its being changes not regardless of the label given to it. Become one with the sea. Become one with the endless cycle of life. And one day, your misunderstandings will end, and you will come to understand us. Looks like this fight between us is going to be unavoidable. I pulled out the identity cards the moment I saw Fabius raising his hand. The doctors seemed to have finished their preparations as well, as they and Amaya stood opposite Fabius. Incoming! Get ready, everyone! Let's stop in here for good, no matter how long it takes. I was thinking to some extent, like, what if I made like a fucking, what's it called? Like a Rick Grimes voice. Their strategic formation prioritized reducing sacrifices to the absolute minimum. Their commands sought to protect, sought to defend, and their forces were quick to follow them. Rhodes Island's operation was certainly impressive, but that's not exactly our style. All I can do is put my faith in the sinners and push them onward. Our style is trust me to bring you back, no matter how many times they cut you down. Let's wipe them out. Jeez. Getting a little bloodthirsty here. Not this again. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, seems we're doing okay. Hey, cool dog. Nice. Oh, there's more of them now. Okay. Ugh. I'm trying my best, but I'm just trying to hit as hard as I can. I don't know if I'm doing the correct thing, but it seems to be working. Ugh. What are you doing? What happened? Ugh, he's in it again. Stop. Jesus. Oh Lord, I have 3 staggered. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, it's so many of them. Oh shit. Okay, they're all back now. God damn, alright. No more EGO. Oh, she's about this tiger. I got nothing, man. Okay, Dominic, never mind. Favorite, okay, that's better. Struggling. Stagger or not yet? Shit. Yes, finally. Beautiful. Do we finally get to fuck him up? Damn. I was getting worried there for a second. Again, I wasn't sure what I was doing, but then... Damn, okay. Alright, gotta read. They're pretty persistent. Fabius flees again, using sea terrors and his followers as meat shields. Wait, no. I see it now. It's not Fabius who's putting them in harm's way to save himself. The sea terrors and the cultists are throwing themselves in our way, entirely willing to sacrifice their lives to ensure that Fabius gets away. But for all that, the only place left for him to flee on the ship, wounded and cornered by the sinners in Irene's lamplight, was the decks. Nowhere left to run, Fabius. I understand you can't help but continue to thrash and struggle to live, even knowing that there is no hope. But running will only make your pain worse. That's different. Huh? Mysterious voice. Fabi didn't run to live. A voice echoes from under the dark sky. Mayors? Mayors, appearing quite different from how she did a moment ago. She approaches Fabius slowly, her expression solemn and mournful. She looks down at him wordlessly. I told you that your methods won't win their understanding, Fabi. What a shame. I thought those with such wisdom and aptitude would. I hoped you would still be able to realize your ideal here, even after I had left. It will be realized. Fabius may die here, but we will remain. Now, it is time. Devour me. How about we don't? But Fabius blurted out through us off once again, even before we regained our footing from shock of realizing Mayer's true allegiance. Eat people? Oh, looks like they're about to give us a live demonstration of some gourmet art. I heard it's a pretty common thing in District 23 backstreets, but I'd rather not see it in person. Hey, I think I'm just gonna look away. That's okay, right? Just what? Doctor, weaker seaborns willingly let themselves be devoured by stronger ones, thereby sharing their experiences and nutrients with them. This is a commonly accepted practice among them. It is but a behavior that prioritizes survival over all else. This isn't done in any sense of sacrifice. The time is here. Devour me. Set sail towards your ideal. Sorry, Fabby. I've still got some canned food left for me on this ship, and I think I'll delay becoming a seaborn for a little while. Why? I've found a new destination. Betrayal. Seems. I'll gain a new power from there, and then become a seaborn, so now is not yet the time. If that is your will, O Bishop. Don't worry, your flesh will fatten the bloodkin of the sea. Ugh. Mayers waves her hand, and sea terrors climb up to the vessel from the ship and begin tearing Fabius to pieces. Despite the way it looked, Fabius looked exhilarated. Nary a look of suffering or pain wrinkling his face as they ripped his flesh apart. Ugh. We turned away from this scene that could not be described as anything else other than cannibalism to look at Mayers. Cal, is she? Twice bitten, thrice shy, all for the collective. Yeah. Don't need to ask questions when the answer lies plainly before you, Doctor. What is happening? Where did young Mayers? Wherefore? It wasn't Fabius. Mayers was the bishop of the deep. Damn. That scoundrel. Plot twist after plot twist. 2 more sections left. Make sure y'all are staying hydrated. Let's see here. We got an hour left. Let's go. Light of the City. Oh, that's the title. They've played us. Don't despair. We will have the upper hand. We defeated Fabius and his cultists already. And even if they were to summon more sea terrors, we should be able to handle them without much trouble. Hey, Hager. Hey, Hager. Whatever. What we say that. Just what were you thinking the entire time as you deceived us? I had a feeling I knew what she was going to say. She was either going to say that it was for our sake, that it wasn't a deception at all, or maybe she'll give us one final gloating. But her reply, the words of which were carefully selected after gazing out at the far ocean, was not what any of us could have expected. I'm sorry. I just finished my drink. I thought this would be the better way to approach you, but I see how it can come across as nothing more than deception. You're sorry? Why? Dante wants to know why you're sorry. Huh? Well, that's because I did something wrong. Wait, hold on. You've been deceiving us all along, Mayers, and now you're gonna... Oi, what exactly are you after? You're after the same thing that the geezer was, ain't that right? Turn us into your bloodkins that it was all for our sake? Giving all kinds of ridiculous excuses to turn us into one of those monsters? Huh. I do hope that you would all one day accept becoming Seaborns. But I'm not about to demand that you let yourselves be transformed today, right here and now. I understand that we all need some time to mentally prepare ourselves. May I understand your statement to be implying that you will not be forcing this upon us, should we refuse? That's correct. It'd be against manners to do what Fabius did, shoving sea terror cells inside your body out of nowhere. Manners, huh? Well, I was taken aback by the fact that Mayers was a bishop of the deep. It was also true that Mayers had never tried to bring us harm, unlike Fabius who attacked the sinners directly. I guess. Well, she did almost get us in big trouble with Irene while explaining things to us. It's also true that Mayers has been extremely helpful so far. It was her who led us to the lighthouse, and it was her who stayed in that crumbling lighthouse until the repairs were done, as that terrifying night continued to assail its walls. What was your actual relationship to Fabius anyway? Just someone who also once strove to realize the visions of our ideal worlds. Our goals once converged, but not now. I was pretty taken aback too, when they attacked you back at the village. Maybe he got greedy when he saw Foss and Otis repairing the ship. He got greedy? Fabius believed that welcoming capable people as bloodkin would expedite Seaborn's evolution. Cool, cool. So you're like some cult leader, but you don't necessarily want to antagonize us. You still haven't told us what you're after, though. I'm going to the city that lies beyond the dimensional door. How about you don't? How about you fucking don't? So you're trying to flee to a different world where the Inquisition won't be able to chase you. This isn't running away. I just want to help the people of the city, that's all. Helping in what way? So I'm bringing the Seaborns with me to the city. Don't tell me you're going to invade the city alongside those monsters then. Then the foghorn suddenly blared, and the ship shook as it began to move. Vessel masses have begun to move. The city plus Seaborns equal something not good, I tell you. Yeah. Is this an automated sailing program? The vessel masses will now sail toward the dimensional door. I'll let Rhodes Island and Irene go right in front of the door, so don't worry. Did you seriously just not what? Did you seriously just tell us not to worry? Faust! Please calm yourself down, Dante. It has not yet been determined if that is indeed the dimensional door connecting directly back to the city. No, it has to be. The warm, shining light, and the voice from within is getting clearer and clearer. Shit. Why don't we just let them into the city? The battles thus far have done well enough to demonstrate the level of danger Seaborns pose. However, I doubt they'll get very far even if they were to enter the city. Don't you agree? In Hongwan, we've all seen what happens when sentient non-human entities enter the city. The head will take action the moment they realize their presence. Of course, we must prepare ourselves for repercussions in case they decide to hold Limbus Company responsible once the dust settles. Yet, it is also very likely that we will fully escape any culpability, as we saw in the memories of the Kong massacre. Your thoughts, Faust? Urban Nightmare, however, considering their specific attributes, it will not take long for them to rise to become a star of the city level threat. Hey, Inoki. There is a reasonable possibility that they may be issued the Imperitas Civitatis classification. I remember that. Is that not an acceptable risk? If not the head, it should be manageable by a wing. This isn't that terrible of a calamity. But Kalo shook her head resolutely. No. Your technology seems to be based on something else, which is neither Origium arts or any of nor any of its derived technology. And that is precisely what can make your world vulnerable against Seaborns. Is it because they learn fast? Yes. Those on the front lines of the war against Seaborns stubbornly stick to using traditional, low-tech weapons. Deploying high technology weapons against them is only going to make you an enticing meal. Then can't we just let whichever unfortunate wing that ends up fighting these? Do you take into account that it may take a significant amount of time to earn their trust, even if they were to be convinced? There would be other parties with alternative perspectives on the matter, complicating issues. God damn. The situation will rapidly grow out of control if backstreet syndicates or fixers get involved, unless the head designates a taboo to prevent it. Even then, considering what she has been saying, yes, we must consider the possibility that they may be capable of absorbing the head's technology as well, before they are expelled from the city. How do you plan on helping the people of the city, Mayors? By giving them a chance to become Seaborns. What are you on about? Become Seaborns? She ain't all there either, eh? What kind of help is that? Mayors, you know that's no different from what the Church of the Deep is doing here. No, it is different. Because someone showered the city with the light. The light? The beam of light from the white nights and dark days incident. How do you... could it be? Blame it on Ian. Always fucking Ian every time. Becoming a Seaborn is to become a part of a great will called We Many. By doing so, one can be reborn as an altruistic life form, but at the cost of ego, the sense of self. And that's always been my issue with it. Everyone has beliefs of their own, dreams of their own. It feels too empty to lose all of that when they inevitably lose their sense of selves as they become Seaborns. Look, I want each Seaborn to have their own wishes. But the light shining through the dimensional door to our world is too faint to push them toward that evolution. If only the light of the city could become more tangible, it just might be able to give every Seaborn an identity of their own, to remain uniquely themselves. Then why is that you advocate toward those of the city to join the Seaborns, when one could simply learn more of the light before returning here? At first, I thought all I needed was a clue to a better evolution, but Don Quixote's tales of adventures changed my mind. God damn it. Mine adventures! You don't understand just how precarious you all are. And how would you, when you were born into that kind of world from the very start? A place where life has become a commodity and gold one of its few religions. The city has abandoned its yesterdays to survive today, and by doing so, has given up on its tomorrows. Just as I needed the light, the city needs Seaborns. No, it does not. It needs their tenacious hold to life, and their absolute, unconditional selflessness. But at the end of the day, it still means that everyone has to turn into monsters. People ostracize the other. Something that isn't like me. Something that feels alien to me. Something I don't know or understand. So that fear is natural, because Seaborns are not human. But you just have to cross that threshold once. Miss Mayers, do you believe in the nature of humanity to be evil? Humans are selfish, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Good things can come from selfishness, that's for sure. But the side effects have become simply unsustainable. Doctor, you've been to countless battlefields where Rhodes Island has fought tooth and nail for the rights of the infected. Well, what came of it? Peace? No, it's the same. But still, we're all still getting better, little by little. I'm not trying to deride those small incremental steps and call them meaningless. Change takes time, and should it continue, I believe your efforts can be a beacon of light that will lead humanity toward a brighter future. But what about everyone who is sacrificed while you're taking your time, taking those incremental steps? Every single day of that incremental change is marred by unjust deaths. Some are enslaved for no reason other than their differences. People live on in that despair that seems to have no end. I agree with that the light told me. People are diseased. They're so sick that even in the far-flung future, even on the day the world ends, they will continue to fail to look forward, obsessed with scrutinizing each other in search of those differences. Man, she listened to fucking Carmen. Is there a way you can get like a ghost gun and just get Carmen out of the picture? Make Carmen look at the flowers? Even when the every Aegir returns to sea, they're still going to bully and hate anyone with pointed ears, labeling them Aegirs. Even when oripathy is truly eradicated, people are still going to suspect and persecute someone as the infected. People are imperfect beings. You're right. There probably isn't anyone out there who can really sacrifice themselves for the sake of others with nothing but perfect selfishness. Communists here to stay, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I missed this one. But won't each seaborn having a sense of self cause problems like the night trying to kill the sea? Probably. Well, you tenfold. But not when it comes to seaborns. They don't suffer from all this absurdity, nor are they coerced to sacrifice against their will. They have the power to progress toward a better future, built from mutual understanding. Because they're the kind of life form that seeks common ground instead of scrutinizing for differences. The bells. A strange shaped form shimmers and materializes before Mayers. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but it was round and it looked like a tool. It is possible that she had already met the conditions to effloresce. A possible explanation would be the absence of the particular pull required to draw it out of her, or the insufficiency of it. This isn't anything like the arts. What is happening in front of Miss Mayers? I can't see. Is our proximity to the dimensional door increasing the potency of influences coming over from the city? Precisely. The connection to Faust returning to normal level seems to indicate that. Wait, can people in other worlds, I mean Mayers, also manifest EGO? Internal conflict and anguish is a commonality among every intelligent entity, regardless of whether they're from the city or not. Therefore, yes, Faust is quite positive on this possibility as well. However, what does that mean? The potential to effloresce an EGO. implies a potential to distort as well. Damn. She's she's exterminating her geometric organ. Hi, Carmen. Okay, we gotta do a creepy voice here. You've been dreaming for a long time, Mayors, drawing your own picture of an idealized world. And you have chosen the ocean as the means to building a path toward that vision. Yet, why have you failed to take the leap of faith yourself? I had to make preparations. Seaborns are beautiful, there's no doubt about it. It's just that a key piece was missing to really achieve what I want. You're not being honest with yourself. I know it very well that you were afraid of becoming one of them. The fear that your own creed might crumble, that you might lose your own sense of self, your ego. The fear that you might end up becoming nothing more than just another thing swept up by the ineffable, overwhelming will. Isn't it terrifying that this hope can just disappear in a blink? Who is she talking to? Is this something Limbus Company has experience with? If so, I'd appreciate an explanation. The fucking look. She's hearing that voice. When that singular faith that one had absolute confidence in breaks in one fell swoop, and their ironclad will is shattered, people of the city have the potential to distort into a monstrous form at any time. It is said that these phenomena are often accompanied by the distorting individual hearing a disembodied voice. Indeed, those who distort would oft behave as though they were engaged in a conversation. Of course, the same could be said for those who awaken EGO. At first, I thought it was Kathy, but it wasn't her. The voice was beautiful, comforting, and even cozy. The kind of voice that puts all deep contemplation to sleep. So calm and so warm. God, I'm getting shivers. No. There's more to the sunrise than its warmth. The sunshine? You don't share your interests with the other devotees. Survival isn't what you care about. What you really care about is giving everyone a chance to experience what it feels like to live in a world of warmth, ephemeral it may be. Right, we had to be about more than just prolonging our existences. What really matters in survival? It's what we leave behind for posterity, our legacy. As long as there's a guarantee that the light can indeed protect the sense of self, it'll be more than enough to convince people to become Seaborns. Please, you don't have to concern yourself with that of what other people with what other people might think, Mayors. But everyone has their own wishes. I can't just bulldoze over theirs to force mine upon them. But that's not what you really believe, is it? You know that better than anyone. While you hesitate, countless people who are bound to the inescapable brittle will continue to suffer. That might be true, but it's okay. You don't have to hide the shape of your heart, its colors. The only thing you have to concern yourself with is how you can lead the people of the city, and then Terra. Okay, can we just sit here and let this happen? Operators to positions. Oh, we can't let this happen. Paint the world in your colors, yeah. Operator's unable to approach. She's surrounded by a strange field, Doctor. Whenever someone would distort due to reasons other than the monolith, a strange pressure would prevent our approach, as though to stop us from interfering. Looks like that applies here too, all the way over in another world. Love is our collective destination, after all. So please, let go of this tool that may break your heart. Don't force yourself to walk the path of thorns. Your pilgrimage needed to be that of suffering. No, You don't believe in any recourse, do you? Other than this, anyway. I like the doctor doesn't have the mentality of a lone enemy to power up. I mean, yeah. Don't you think we should find a better path? Faster path with less suffering? Before more people inevitably hurt each other with their ill intent? You're right. If there is no recourse, it has to happen faster. I can't waste any more time while people suffer. Follow your wishes. Follow your desires. And paint. Let's show them the painting of your world reflected in your eyes. Before the compassion they believe in becomes completely worthless. I understand the shape of your hearts and what makes you want to enter the city. But we still know so little about the Seaborns, about Terra, about Iberia. Whatever may have lit the fire under your feet. I can't bring you with us to the city, as you are now. Even before the sinners had the chance to translate my words, Mayor slowly turned in my direction, as though she clearly understood my words. Mayor's the yearning blot Sam. But I must, Dante. The adventures were full of exhilarating tales, and I saw kindness in the very word and action of you and your friends, but that's not enough. You don't think they'll change? No, they will. In the far, far future. The design is very cool on this one. An incandescent brilliance burst forth from before Mayor's. Past that light, I saw the ocean. The calm sound of gently lapping, crashing waves, the immense golden brilliance. A portal? Where did it come from? Dungeon of the Fathoms. A gate that leads into one's heart. This periphery is where LCB department's specialty begins. While what lies beyond this periphery does not necessarily warrant Rhodes Island's presence. Can you guys help? I don't know what kind of fathoms I'm walking into, but I have a feeling that we're going to need your assistance. Dr. Cal. We're only here to investigate the dimensional door, but I don't want us to turn our backs on people we can help. Rhodes Island, accept Limbus Company's cooperation request. I'll go too. You're still in Iberia. I can't let Iberia's business be handled solely by outsiders, let alone an incident connected to the Church of the Deep. Don't worry, it's not like this is the first time you're letting someone not in our group into a dungeon of the Fathoms. We'll be fine. More sea terrors. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that sea terrors that were swarming the lighthouse are coming this way as well. I'll call Scotty here. You'll be staying behind then? Amaya will go with you, Doctor. Following Mayors who had already disappeared into the portal, we take our steps into the utopian world beyond. I forgot there's a dungeon to these things. Ah yes, the difficulty spike. Don't tell me. Don't scare me. Pilgrimage of Compassion. Difficulty level 55. It is a goddamn dungeon. Huh? You're currently exploring episodes 4's story dungeon. Forfeit your progress and enter a new dungeon. Huh? What does that mean? Oh, because in Canto IV. What does that mean? Is this good? I had never seen this. Me neither. Forfeit your progress. No, we're close to finishing it though. Forfeit your progress. Oh. Don't forfeit. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Shit. Okay, I guess we're almost done with Canto IV's dungeon. Do we just finish it, I guess? Might as well just resume it if we're almost done with it as well. Or at least for what I understood, we're close to finishing it, so. Might as well. I guess we're not finishing it today. Alright. Change of gears. We're taking the U-turn. We're turning the goddamn ship around. What do I title this? Shit. I can't change the title. Well, I don't have to change the title, it's just that I need to, like, where are the goddamn names? Okay. Limbus. Which is your favorite console so far? Favorite console so far? I'm not sure. I'm liking the story scope of this Canto IV, but I do hold very dearly the ones before that, because I don't know. I love the first one because it does such a good job at setting up the tone. The second one is a good, like, change of pace, and then the third one is just kind of like very switch in tones where it's like the gravity starts scaling, and then this one it does as well, though there's a bit of a pacing issue, but I'm looking forward to the one after this one. Not to say that I dislike or that it's bad, it's just that I see the pacing issues and it's a bit of, like, you know, the amount of fights, blah blah blah, and, like, you know. But I like the story elements that are introduced in Canto IV. I like them a lot, to say for sure. Okay, I'm just updating the title really quick. We're changing gears. It's like we're about to hit the iceberg and we gotta turn immediately now. Alrighty. We're finishing Canto IV. That's what we're doing. So we're last in the dungeon. Apparently we're close to finishing it. Is that the case? I have no idea, but we're finishing this goddamn thing. I think we're literally on floor 4. Or close to it. So let's go. Incorp cubic room. Fixed member needed, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, these are different IDs. What do you mean? Oh, because these are the ones that I enter within the story. Oh, okay, I see. Can't be different. Oh man. Sure. Ding dong around with the Limbus. Okay. An overlong silence shrouded the passage of time. All my time during it was a mere adjust. In the square wholly painted white, only 2 visitors came to see me. Supplement, one visited in the square within the square, and the other visited in the square within the square within the square. Google. You're free to do your research here. Do we have the voices turned on? Oh.
자네가 그토록 사랑했던
There
거울
we go.
기술 말이야.
We have voice acting now. I don't have to read.
매일 식사와 영양제 챙겨 먹는 거 잊지 말고.
더 이상 거울을 보며 즐거워할 이들은 없었고, 더 이상 놀이도 아니었지만, 그럼에도 내가 거울을 붙잡고 있었던 연유는, 요새는 구보와도 말을 안 하더군. 하루 종일 거울만 붙들고 있던데. 네 등만 말없이 쳐다보다 나갔어. 표정이 안 좋던데. 상관없어. 나는 그대와 마주보며 이야기하는 편이 더 나으니. 내가 등을 돌리면 자네도 같이 등을 돌려주지 않는가? 이상, 구보는 너를 진심으로 아끼고 있어. 알고 있지? 구보가 막바지에 남아 구인회에 합류한 것도 네 영향이 제일 클걸? 그렇지 않소. 구보가 제일 아끼는 자는 자기 자신이요. 자신을 드러내게 할 수 있는 것을 찾던 중 마침 눈에 띈 것이 나인 것이지. 그럼
Wow, the music is
드러나게
so
해주면
good.
되지. 그의 옆에만 있다면 너도 빛날 수 있잖아. 지금은 엔사의 이사가 너와 구보, 아세아를 데리고 새로운 구인을 만들고 있던데, 뿌리부터 달라진 그 집단을 나는 구인회라고 부를 수가 없어. 이름을 빌려간 것뿐. 언젠간 돌려줘야 할 날이 올 것이오.
I'm crazy to think that maybe the intervalo we're doing has voice acting, and just because I had the voice off, I just did not know the entire time.
밖은 어떻소?
But I think
그대는 날개가
famously,
있으니 어디든 갈 수 있지 않소?
I think famously intervalos don't have voice acting. I think.
박. 매번 똑같아서 지겹지. 세상은 항상 동일한 흐름으로 흘러가니까. 그렇지 않아? 그렇게 결속이 단단했던 구인회도 뿔뿔이 흩어지고, 모든 순간에 일일이 기뻐하고 절망하는 것도 아무 의미가 없어. 그러니까 너만은 이곳에 같이 머물러줘. 내 대화 상대도 되어주면서.
임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해.
Oh
집중
yeah, I
잃지
have
말라고.
the full
그리고
stuff
일단
office as
시작하면 끝나기 전까지
matters.
갈기는 거지.
가족을 위해.
automation, baby.
편히 쉬시게.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고.
We're just gonna spam this stage.
이번에 네 피분수 흐르는 피로 쏟아내라. 타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
고귀하게.
마음은 놓지 말고.
그대 네 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
That was it? Wow. Wow, that was quick.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
나라면
목을 내놓고
인원들을 좀 더
있도록.
후방에 배치하겠다.
한 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고.
엎드리도록.
총알값만 낭비하겠네.
어차피 뚫지도 못하는데 몇 발이나 쏟아부으려는 거야.
It feels funny because, like, you know, we're dealing with like dimensional travel and whatnot. It feels like within the intervalo, it's like we had to get pulled back to another dimension because we had to finish business there, and we couldn't start new business within the intervalo. It's kind of funny.
정화.
편히 쉬시게. 네 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
It's like being in the future and getting pulled like to the past because you had to finish business.
왜 안에 갇혀
Kind
죽어라.
of a trajectory of time, I guess.
네 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
이번에 네 피분수.
We're very strong. I like to imagine that the sinners in Dante got slogged back into the city to finish this while Maya and the other just had to wait till they get back. They're like about to go to the final showdown and they just get pulled. It's like, ah shit, we have to finish this first. We'll be right back. The space twists. At the same time, a familiar cry is heard from behind. It somehow bears resemblance to the cry of an abnormality reduced to an egg earlier. Start running. 13 sinners haphazardly rush down the path. In there! That looks like a dead end. The sinners seem scared. Do we still go in there? Just run. I'm not fighting anything. We keep running down the closed streets. We'll get hit by that thing if we keep up. That bull will only grow faster as the chase goes on. The unease is palpable. What should we do? Keep running? Face your fear. It's dead. It's not gonna let me run. You can't run from your bubbles forever. Try me. What? Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
파우스트가 나설
Man,
만한
I
곳이어야
wanted
할
to keep
겁니다.
running. I don't want to fight. Alright.
나라면
Oh, it's just the
인원들을
bull.
좀더
Never
후방에
mind. Why am I
배치하겠어.
worried?
아니 뭔 전략 분석을
I just had never
하고 있어.
encountered
응원하라고
the
쓰였는데?
꿰뚫려라.
like that version of it. Never mind. We just fuck him up. Make him regret catching up to us.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어? 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
Haunted Marianne is raiding Raidton. Oh, thank you for the raid, Haunted Marianne. Hi, welcome. That's a first for me.
임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는
아이.
게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고.
그리고 일단
So the
시작하면
situation so far
끝나기 전까지
to
갈기는 거지.
sorry, all our voices. Sorry, let me look on Twitch. Insert away message here. So the catch all to speed. We were doing the intervallo of the new Arc Knight / Limbus, but we had to detour from the what's it called? From the dungeon because we hadn't finished the dungeon in Canto IV because that's where I'm at right now. So we don't want to forfeit the progress because we're almost done, apparently. So we come back to Canto IV and we're gonna finish that first. And then we'll go back to the intervallo on Arc Knight / Limbus. So a lot of dimensional stuff is going on, so... Oh, you have the full stop announcer, I'm Jelly. I just wanted anything else other than Dante, who does not speak. So I'm glad I have someone that can like say anything other than TikTok on a clock. Them deeds are like on the dungeon. Thank you.
정화.
It seems like that we should have no issues with it, but I really wanted to finish the intervallo of the special event, but you gotta deal with
네 피분수.
your unfinished deeds first. True, Dante is kind of the weakest announcer in my opinion. I just didn't. I just got annoyed very quickly. The one I really wanted either was Angela or like... Who else? Maybe Hod? There was someone else I wanted. Oh, not Virgilius? Maybe, yeah, I want Virgilius as the announcer. I would like to hear Virgilius' voice every now and then. I don't dislike them as much as Queen of Hatred, but I don't like them that much. Yeah, that's fair. Dante isn't the best, but I've had the game break sometimes without them equipped. Some line they had to say. Oh, I haven't had issues so far, and I changed them quite a while ago for the beginning of the Kanto, so... I went from no speaking with Dante to all the speaking with the T-Corp guy. That's fair. Verge is a very silly announcer. Yeah, I really want him, but I imagine to pull him is very, like...
죽음 충동
Not
억제,
rare, but probably a bit
관념
difficult, so...
봉인.
구보라는 친구분은 거울을 이용해서 무엇을 하려고 했던 건가요?
엔사에서 정확히 무엇을 하려고 하였는지 나도 자세히는 모르. 구태여 묻지 않았지. 다만
이곳은 어때? 지낼만 하니? 밥은 잘 먹고?
제가 말하지 않았습니까? 말이 도통 없는 자라고.
거울과 유리 속 세계를, 그 모든 가능성의 세계를 파괴하는 법에 대해서도 알고 있나?
나는
모른다고 하겠지. 알아보라는 뜻이야. 내키지 않는다고 해도 내게 남은 방법은 많아. 하지만 먼저 이렇게 공손하게 물어보는 편이 네 친구에 대한 예의라고 생각했거든. 아, 이건 우리 셋만의 조그만 비밀로 해두자. 둘은 구인회의 재가입을 아직도 유보하고 있니? 아세아는 어찌되든 상관없어 보이던데. 둘은 좀 까다롭네.
염려치 마십시오. 곧 마음을 정할 겁니다. 이곳에서 새롭게 창설될 구인에는 이전보다 훨씬 강력해질 거야. 다른 누구도 아닌 헤르만님이 받쳐주고 계시니.
I'm quite fond of Isad, Vigilius, and Honlu announcer. That's fair. And in my personal preference, Isad was like my least favorite. Oh well, okay. Never mind. I'm thinking of the Balmy Corporation Isad. Live Arena Isad I like a bit more. They give him out for free in the anniversary back in like February or March, I think. I missed a lot of Limbus too, to be fair, that like I didn't get into it until like a couple months after it began. Well, actually, sorry, okay. Timeline was I was still finishing Library of Arena when Limbus came out. So I was a couple months behind by then. And on top of that, I think it was like Heathcliff's Canto when I started Limbus. And then I had another pause where I finished Canto 3 and I got back into it when the last what's it called? Walpurgis Snatch began. So I missed I've been behind on a lot. Gilba has a very punchable face. Only started in April. Yeah.
왜? 동남과 동백, 그자들 없이는 선뜻 가입을 못하겠나? 자네가 의사를 확실히 밝혀야 나도 마음 편히 들어갈 수 있다는 걸 정말 몰라서 이러는 건가?
내 뜻은 이전과 변하지 않았소. 거울 세계의 파괴라. 구보와 헤르만이라는 자는 꽤 진심으로 보였어. 맞소. 그가 걷고자 마음을 먹었다면 이루고 말 것이오. 그리고 나 또한 그가 원하는 바를 이루어주고 말겠지. 하지만 자네만큼은 사라지지 않았으면 좋겠소. 구보가 자네마저 파괴하기 전에 이곳을 날아가시오. 너는 알고 있지 않소? 나는 할 수 있는 게 아무것도 없음을. 자네처럼 날개가 있어 날아갈 수 있는 것도 아니고 나에게는 불평이 없소. 잠자코 저들이 하라는 대로 지낸다면 나를 건드리지는 않을 것이오. 말하지 않았는가? 내게 남은 것은 거울밖에 자네밖에 없다고. 잃어버리면 새로이 메꿀 생각은 하지 않는 거야? 묘한 소리를 하는군. 내 세계는 이곳이 전부인데 어떻게 새롭게 메운다는 것이오. 그리고 나서 그대는 한동안 내 앞에 나타나지 않았네. 문득 궁금해지고 난 다음 전부라고 했던 건 나인데 왜 그대가 모든 걸 잃은 듯한 표정을 지었던 건지.
거울 속의 이상씨는
Sorry, I just have a moth flying around. Starting like February and I'm almost at Canto 7 now. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to get Canto 8 okay, because my favorite character is going to suffer. Yeah. No worries. Do rest whenever you do. Do prioritize your well-being and some good rest. I hope to finish soon, but I might stretch a little bit over, like maybe 30 more minutes. But I also don't want to sleep too late. It's like it's gonna be 12 a.m. for me, so I'm just doing as much as I can. I think the most likely possibility is that we'll probably finish the Intervalo tomorrow and hopefully Canto IV by now, but I have no idea, so I'm gonna go sleep. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Haunted Marianne. You rest well, and thank you for the raid again, once again. I skipped the dialogue. What was it?
이상 씨를 이곳에 계속 붙잡아두려는 것 같았어요. 바깥 세상은 위험하다. 그러니 안에만 있어라.
하지만 굳이 그럴 이유가...
허가받지 않은 불온 조직, 구인회에서 만든 기술을 회수하러 왔다. 모두 시계를 꺼내도 정확한 신분을 밝혀라.
T사 기술청 직원들이 엔사까지 찾아오는 것은
Okay, that's
불가능합니다.
read Dante. The tech, blah, blah, blah. Blah. Did the tech agency staff follow him all the way there?
그러니 자아 심도를 침범하려는 이물질 중 하나일 것입니다.
Ooh.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
Imagine defeat
아니
Corp
뭔
Class 3
전략 분석을 하고 있어. 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데.
정화!
편히 쉬시게.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고.
구회 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
꿰뚫려라!
효력사. 좋아.
정화! 하면 되겠네. 깨어라! 흙으로!
I guess okay, we already did this. Okay. Yeah, I want to change some ideas that I got now. I think that's about it. Okay. Oh, this is very... Okay, we'll try and read it. A flowering tree stands in the middle of the plain. No other flowering trees are nearby. The flowering tree stood, with flower bloomed in earnest, much like how it thinks of flowering trees in its thoughts in earnest. What will you do? Approach the flower? Oh wait, what did I miss? A strong shockwave pushed away everyone, denying our approach. Oh man. Oh, cool. Just a little scratch. It's okay. Cubic room. Let's try it.
라만 차렌들을 뒤엎는다.
어느 순간 돌아온 그대는 이해가 되지 않는 말을 꺼냈지. 이상, 구보가 그 파란 영양제를 가지고 돌아오면 이번엔 삼키지 말고 하나씩 모아둬. 그렇게 사흘 정도가 지나면 보이지 않던 것이 보이기 시작할 거야. 그날이 오면 네 선택지는 두 개가 된다. 첫 번째는 남은 약들을 한꺼번에 다 씹어먹는 거. 그럼 깊은 잠에 빠질 거야. 하지만 일어나면 모든 건 다 괜찮아져. 이렇게 거울 기술만을 위한 하루를 살다가 가끔은 나와 담소도 나누며 말이야. 현상 유지지. 두 번째는 이곳을 떠나는 거야. 나는 날개가 없어. 어떻게 떠난단 말이오? 달기 날 수 없다고 하여 푸드덕거리는 행위도 멈추는 건 아니야. 끊임없이 몸부림치지. 혼란스럽군. 이제 와서 어디로 가야 한단 말이오? 나는 고향도 없고 기다리는 이도 없어. 단순하게 생각해. 고향이 없다면 하염없이 걷고 걷다 발걸음이 멈춘 곳을 고향으로 정하면 될 일. 그대 말 따라 나는 파란 영양제를 먹지 않았어. 영양제를 먹지 않으니 내내 흐릿하게 보이던 것이 처음으로 망막 속에 또렷하게 새겨지었어. 내가 있던 방은 닫혀 있지 않았어. 언제나 열려 있었고 나는 어디든 돌아다닐 수 있었어. 길고 좁은 복도를 거닐며 나의 거울이 어떻게 사용되고 있는지를 보았지. 그러다 갑작스럽게 피곤함이 몰려오기 시작하였어. 이대로 영양제를 삼켜 잠이 들고 나면 모든 게 괜찮아질 터였지. 그리고 나와 구보 사이에 어떠한 오해가 있는 게 분명하다고 여기고 싶었어. 하지만 나는 흰 사각형의 밖으로 나와 걸었지.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어? 응원하라고 쓰였는데?
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없군.
뚫리고. 타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
편히 쉬시게.
효력사. 좋아.
응, 계속하면 되겠네.
나아가주게. 네, 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
I don't really have much to say in terms of like the new, well, not new revelations, but just like the continued like exposition to Isang's story. And I think I mentioned this last time when we were like within the beginning of the dungeon, where I was like, I'm not like puzzled, it's just that there's a lot of information I don't know how to react to. There's like, I'm trying to puzzle how he feels because there's a lot of like, not that it's like cryptic, but there's also like a lot of layers where he's like, he reserves a lot, and still with what little he expresses, there's still like a wall in between. There's like it's an open room, but the door is like slightly almost closed. It's open, but it's slightly closed and you can barely take a peek inside. Not that he hasn't exposed like most of like his feelings and, you know, his aspiration. It's just that it's kind of like weighed down by this immense feeling of like, is dread the right word? Something along those lines. I liken it to a glass wall. Yeah, I would. That would probably be a better, like, a better analogy. Like, everything is clearly in front of you. It's just that you're still... There's still a barrier in between me and Yasan right now. There are some things that I can kind of mirror myself in, as to like the thought of like seeing a mirrored version of yourself and wanting to be that mirrored version. You know, I get that a lot sometimes, where it's like I have this idea of someone who I would like to be or that I would like to work towards. And it's like, well, that person looks a lot more attractive, works out more, blah blah blah, whatever kind of stuff, looks prettier, blah blah. But like, that's like a different angle, but I can kind of get it. And then there's other stuff that I can't really, but I can sympathize with. So like, I'm trying to mirror my feelings with it, I guess. He is burdened by a failed grasp at an ideal. Yeah. Shall we continue?
와일드 헌트야.
임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고.
그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지. 저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없군.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 구회 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
따뜻한 꿰뚫리고
편히 쉬시게. 잠든 그대를
효력사. 좋아.
응, 계속하면 되겠네. 여기 확대해봐.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
지금 공격에 들어가는 게 유효하겠어.
구회 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
흙으로 따뜻한 피.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
I forgot that the new ID that I got for Ismael is also a reindeer? Question mark? Oh, I can't see right now. Yeah, it's a reindeer. So I have 2 reindeers and 1 rhino. That's pretty fitting.
빨리 시작하시죠.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
분석을 하고 있어. 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데.
Sorry, and I could put putting a little bit more effort in this fights, but I kind of just don't
구회
want
안에
to.
갇혀 죽어라.
I kind of just want to get past the fights, unless it's like, I don't know, like a very essential story boss fight, then I'll pay a bit more attention. But these fights seem a bit meaningless for me to have to focus on them. So
꿰뚫려라.
효력사. 좋아.
계속하면
전투에
되겠네.
임하겠습니다.
찢어 놓아주마.
이런 건 구경하기도 어려운데 대단한 걸.
나중에 분석해볼 만한 가치가 있겠어.
기억해둘게.
와일드 헌트야.
나라면
나
인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
아니 뭐 전략 분석을 하고 있어. 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
편히 쉬시게.
총알값만 낭비하겠네.
어차피 똘지도
나가줄게.
못하는데 몇 발이나 쏟아부으려는 거야. 저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고. 이건 어떻게 해볼 수 있는 상대가 아닌 것 같군.
아, 힘의 차이가 너무 심한데? 조졌네. 문득 궁금한
정화!
건데, 내가 만약에 저렇게 강한 걸 맞고 너덜너덜해지면 어쩔 거야?
두고 가야지. 별 수 없다.
예상한 대로긴 한데.
깨어라. 흙으로.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
분위기가 좋네. 뭐 좋은 거라도 먹었나?
지금 공격하는 건 좋은 타이밍은 아니야. 가족을 위해 꿰뚫려라.
효력사. 좋아.
계속하면 되겠네.
Oh yeah, we're very close to whatever big threat we're about to face. Oh, I'm allowed 7 now.
죽음 충동 억제, 관념 봉인.
어리석은 내 벗이여. 떠나기로 결정했나?
나를 붙잡는 것이 아닌 그저 핥히기 위한 말들은 아픔은 없었으나 흔적은 남겼던 것 같소.
돌아갈 곳도 없으면서 비틀거리는 그 몸뚱이로 어디에 닿든 그곳이 정말 집이 될 거라고 생각하는가? 부디 푹 놀고 있으시게. 황혼이 될 때 다시 돌아올 테니.
그렇게 나는 나의 마지막 벗으로 남아있던 구보마저 떠나보냈소. 철저하게 혼자가 되어버린 것이지.
맞아. 이렇게 우리 모두가 혼자가 되었지. 그리고 나서야 마침내 내 차례가 온 거야.
이제 동랑 씨가 유리 기술을 K사에 건넬 차례예요. 잠깐이나마 구인회였던 저희는 알고 있잖아요.
그런데 어린아이 장난감 같다는 말은 좀 섭섭한데? 동물도 사람이랑 똑같이 아픔을 느낀다는 걸 너도 안다면 그런 말은 함부로 못할걸?
동랑, 네가 도시의 모든 사람을 구할 작정이 아니면 어설픈 시도는 그만둬. 고작 이런 기술로 전부를 구제할 수 있다고 생각했다면 난 진작에 모든 걸 바쳤겠지. 하지만 그런다고 바뀌겠니? 여전히 구리고 엉망일걸.
그러니까 다쳐도 괜찮은 거였어. 나 혼자 무언가를 치료하려 고생하거나 마음 아파할 필요도 없었던 거지. 정말 멍청했다. 그렇지?
그럼 고향 땅으로 돌아가서 너 혼자 혀라도 깨물고 죽었어야지.
그래, 동랑 씨는
왜 그렇게 놀라? 소문은 들었을 거 아니야. 우리 나에게의 특이점에 대해.
실제로 보니까 또 감회가 새로워서요. 제가 이곳까지 오게 될 줄은 몰랐는데.
I can't tell what's in the reflection, but it's something.
그래, 다 비슷한 반응이지. 그래서 네가 할 수 있는 게 뭐라고 했지?
제가 발명한 기술에 대해 설명부터 드리자면
구인에서 온 인재라고 들었는데 기대가 매우 커. 그 영지라는 자는 아직도 행방불명이고?
네, 맞아요.
뭐 와이 된 건 아쉽지만 그 멤버 중 하나라도 건질 수 있어서 다행이야.
It has to be quite a sting in your ego to, I don't know, sell out and like join a company and be like, hey, I have this technology that I didn't make. And then still to be asked, oh yeah, that other guy though. What a shame he went missing, but glad we got you though. Even in his absence, he gets the reminder.
구인회는 언제나 넉넉한 그늘이 되어주네요. 그때나 지금이나.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
그러고 보니 예전에도 이렇게 저를 보고 울던 것이 있었는데.
동남?
그러니까 제가 이곳에 온 이유는
동랑 씨를 보고 울던 것. 누렁이 말이죠.
The yellow cow.
뭐 하는 거예요?
Not even you, just one of the group, literally.
구인회는 흩어졌고 연극도 끝났어요. 당신은 더 이상 유랑이 아닌데.
그러게요. 너무 몰입을 한 나머지 잠깐이나마 당신의 벗이라는 것이 된 것 같은 기분이라도 들었나 보죠. 당신은 바라던 것을 잃었다고 말하는데 아무리 생각해도 그게 아닌 것 같아서요. 누렁이를 살릴 때도 그런 마음이었나요?
함부로 말하지 말아줄래요? 제가 뭔가를 바라고 누렁이를 살린 건 아니었어요.
누가 모르냐? 발표 죽기 직전 걔가 우는 걸 보고 마음이 내키는 대로 그냥 살려준 거잖아. 우리가 번갈아 가면서 우유 먹이고 그랬는데.
그때는 대가 없이 무언가를 살려도 괜찮은 세상일 거라고 믿었는데 아무래도 그날 서각기에서 태워진 건 고작 제 기술뿐만이 아니었던 것 같네요.
Did your balls get incinerated too?
내 마음속에 키우고 있던 텃밭이 그날 같이 불에 타버렸어.
행적을 돌이켜보니 우리 모두가 많은 걸 잃고 있었어. 보아야 할 것을 못 보고 만 채로. 미안하오. 비껴만 바라보아. 망가지고 있는 건 모두가 마찬가지였고 그대도 다를 게 없었다는 걸 그땐 몰랐소.
누렁이는 어딘가에서 평화롭게 풀을 뜯고 있으려나.
그래. 돌아오지 않는 너를 기다리고 있을 거다.
못 알아볼 것 같은데요. 옛날이랑은 너무 많이 달라졌잖아요. 네, 당신 말이 맞아요. 제 책장에 있는 최우수 상패들은 모두 껍데기들이에요. 화려하게 빛나고 있지만 그 안엔 아무것도 없는 껍데기. 내가 구인회가 아니었다면 얻을 수조차 없었을 껍데기.
Starting to break.
그래서 난 사진이 좋았어요. 사진은 정직하게 내가 담겨 있잖아요. 어느 날부터 하늘을 올려다보면 아무것도 안 보여. 거대한 그늘 속에 가려져 있는 것 같이.
Carmen, give us a break, please.
동랑 씨 누구랑 이야기를 하고 있는 거죠?
Oh, he was already talking to someone. I kind of missed that. All right. Get him. Phew. That's the bullet from our corp. I have the little, you know, on the bottom corp I have the little bullet thingy we had to execute. We had to get rid of employees that are going crazy. That's what I do. Pew. Pew pew. This time it doesn't seem to be talking to me.
나
Dang.
이제 알 것 같소. 저자는 지금 뒤틀림을 향해 가고 있군.
네. 그리고 뒤틀리는 것은 종착의 단계가 아니라 과정일 수도 있어요.
Or rather bang.
그럼 저희가 도와줄 방법은?
Gotta put that stick, Sinclair.
침상이 물리적으로 발현되는 이 공간에서 자신의 길을 이탈하지 않도록 막아서는 것. 그러면 자연히 제 길임을 납득하는 순간이 오겠죠. 그게 도와주는 방법입니다.
So beating the shit out of him. Oh.
임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고.
그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는
Don
거지.
Rang, who denies all. 3,000 health. Well, there's no passives. What about your skills? So, first skill is... Oh, well, actually, sorry. You're empty as well within... Inflict... sorry, this. Inflict empty mark next turn. Inflict 10 rupture. Jesus. On hits. Okay, so this one, you're empty as well, should be probably prioritized to block off. This one is just getting inflicted rupture, which is bad, but not as bad, I guess. I think this was also a difficulty spike in the story. I can see that, but I think we should be okay. Favored? The fuck you mean favored? Favored. Okay, dominating, thank you. There we go. I gotta go right there. Dominating, thank you. Maybe I didn't bring the right people. Sure.
정화.
가둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
오, 적합한 판단이었어.
덮어놓고 공격하는 것보단 적을
Oh, I
잘
forgot about that
관찰하는 게
body parts.
중요하지.
Right, focus on that too. Just hit
꿰뚫려라.
sword dice.
효력사. 좋아.
계속하면 되겠네.
Nice.
임무 시작.
Nice. Oh, what do
패턴을
you do
파악하는
now?
게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고.
그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
You guys done? Deal plus 50% damage to targets with empty mark. Clash lose, gain 1 fragile next turn. Do we have any empty marks? Oh no. Oh, he's just attacking her. I see. Is there anyone else who has empty marks? No, just her. Okay. Whoops. Like 10 bleed. Neutral. Favored. Can you stop? Favored. Neutral. Can someone do something? Struggling. Someone do something. We'll do this one. Should be fun. And then I guess they're all the same page, so I'll just focus on something, I guess. Dominating. Interesting.
정화.
Please don't lose a clash. Nice.
찢어 밝혀주마.
따뜻한 피. 엎드리도록.
여기 확대해봐.
상태가 안
Does anyone
좋아.
have a mark?
지금 공격에 들어가는 게 유효하겠어.
Okay. Wait, how much do you have? 14 charge. We can't use it yet. Dominate. Let's go. There we go.
집속불, 뇌파 충전.
Oh no. Ooh. Wait, what was that?
깨어라. 따뜻한 피.
편히 쉬시게.
주라리야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Okay, no one died. Right? I was scared that someone died.
지금 공격하는 건 좋은 타이밍은 아니야.
All right. Let's... Targets a random friendly unit. Oh. While this unit has an earnest accomplishment, the following effects apply. Can only be defeated with the Ron's attacks. The center drops this unit HP to 1, This unit heals HP and this unit gains empty honor. If Dormrang defeats this unit, Dormrang heals HP and powers up next turn. Oh, it's not great. So these two are being targeted. 3 and 4. It's gotta be quicker, hopefully. Yeah, they need this hit it hard.
집속불 뇌파
저
충전.
밝긴다. 돌아하니여.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
Beautiful.
직원을 더 늘릴 재정
We didn't need all three.
사격도 적재적소에 알맞은 탄을 써야 하는 법이지.
모든 걸
뭐
걷어들일 순 없었어.
사격에만 해당하는 얘기는 아닐 거야. 아마.
Okay, that's more. Never mind. I overdid the punching.
들어가 보죠. 분위기 좋은데?
지금이라면
승리로
한 단계 높은 의뢰도
Wait, did he
성공시킬
still
수
do it
있겠군.
then? Okay, I'll let him take care of that. Can I block that? Struggling. Never mind. Don't touch it. I really don't know what the goal would be here. Shouldn't I just let him take it? Because what do I gain from getting in his way? Oh, I see.
고귀하게.
Ugh. Man. Ugh. Oh wait. Oh man, never mind. That was I still thought it through and I still did a dumb move. Okay. That's what I get for double thinking.
저러다 다 죽겠어.
지금보다 좁게 구성하면 좀 더 버틸 수 있을 테지.
Oh, that's why.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Ugh. No.
맙소사.
휘말리기 싫으면 비켜!
God damn. don't think we need to do that all.
편히 쉬시게.
Easy can. Okay.
저러다 다 죽겠어.
지금보다 좁게 구성하면 좀 더 버틸 수 있을 테지.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
흐르는 피로군.
꿰뚫려라.
휘말리기 싫으면 비켜!
Nice.
아까는 대단했어.
한 사람이 낼 수 있는 일격으로서는 감탄할 수준이었지.
Why are two of these? It's empty honor, so.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
타겟 제거 확인.
Okay, now
긍정적인
he's.
신호다.
승리로 이끌게.
마음은 놓지 말고.
Oh, okay. Look him up.
나아가 주게.
직접 발긴다. 돌아하니여.
따뜻한 피. 임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게
오.
중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고.
Oh shit.
그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
That doesn't seem good. Should be more than easy.
집속불 내 받침자
쏟아내라.
네 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니
예쁘네. 네 피분수.
Yeah.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
승리로 이끌게.
마음은 놓지 말고.
I don't want to use that yet.
걷어내라.
가둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
이거
너희에게
안식을
안식을
수 있는 상대가 아닌 것 같고.
이 혈투를 승리로 이끌.
힘의 차이가 너무 심한데? 조졌네.
Interesting. We got some things going on. Actually, I don't need to do that.
산초류 경혈 온 라샹그르. 끝을 낼 시간이다.
네, 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
흙으로.
휘말리기 싫으면 비켜!
Oh, nice. We did it. Yay. You sound skills gain +2 final power when an ally dies. Remaining allies gain +1 haste and 1 attack power next turn, once per turn. Woo, victory! Oh, is this actually the final? Okay, I'm very over time here. I'm passing over time here, but okay. 20 minutes left. And if we don't finish this by then, we'll leave it for tomorrow. Cause it's very late for me. Okay. Let's go. I need one more person.
라만 차렌드를 뒤엎는다.
그렇구나. 난 아마 죽어가겠지. 이렇게 평화로운 곳에서. 뭐? 정말이네요. 역시 못 알아보잖아. 비록 지금은 껍데기들로 채워져 있어도 난 알아. 거의 다 왔어. 곧 내 기술을 만들어서 알맹이를 채워나갈 거거든. 다시 팀원을 모으고 비서를 뽑고 해야 할 일이 많겠어. 그러니 더 이상은 네가 없어도 될 것 같아.
동랑? 나 언제까지 기다려야 할까?
아, 미안해요. 잠시 고향에 두고 왔던 게 떠올랐는데.
What am I looking at?
지금은 두고 온 게 아니라 앞으로 얻을 것에 대해 생각해야 할 때라는 걸 깨달았어요.
What's that? Torture? Ugh.
누구나 잠깐 어리석어질 수 있지. 그래, 눈물을 끊임없이 흘릴 수 있는 방법에 대해 알고 있다고.
일정치의 양을 모으기 위해서 사람을 고문하고 눈물로 치료하고 또다시 고문하고. 그러기에는 사용되는 눈물이 너무 아깝잖아요.
그래서 여러 날개와 뒷골목 조직들로부터 영상들도 수입해오고 있는데,
그 시청각 사료들도 점차 부르는 값을 높여가고 있지 않나요? 다른 세력들도 희미하지만 또렷하게 눈치채고 있는 거죠. 우리 K사에게는 어떻게 사용되는지는 모르겠지만.
이번엔 손가락을 부러뜨려 주실래요?
이것 봐. 여기 묶여있는 당신 부하도 제정신 아닌 것 같은데. 눈을 감아서는 안 되지. 카르멘 씨, 아무래도 다른 것 같아요. 길은 끝나지 않았던 거고, 전 이제 가야 할 길이 제대로 보이네요.
동란, 돌고 돌아 이 길로 돌아온 것이요.
더 이상 눈동자를 보더라도 지난 날과 같은 측은지심이 들지 않아. 대신에 보여? 구인회의 유리라는 그 잘난 그늘에 거머리처럼 붙은 채 만들어낸 기술이 K사의 특이점을 더욱 드높이 매달아 올린 깃발이 되었어.
그래, 잘 보이는구려.
영지형은 떠났고 동백은 꽃으로 돌아갔고, 남은 건 영지의 유리에 기생해서 돌연변이처럼 돋아난 기도자도 아니게 베껴버린 나의 유리네. 세상을 변화시키지 못하는 기술이 무슨 소용이 있겠어. 그러니까 너도 마음을 멈춰. 괴롭고 슬픈 마음을 대신해서 눈물을 흘리는 건 그것의 몫이니.
분위기가 좋네. 뭐 좋은 거라도 먹었나?
지금 공격하는 건 좋은 타이밍은 아니야.
Are we getting a new song? Yeah, we're getting a new song. This is my first time listening to it, so it's very nice.
엎드리도록.
찢어 발겨주마.
Maybe that wasn't the right move. This brought me into Limbus. Oh, that's cute. Ooh.
저러다 다 죽겠어.
지금보다
Jesus.
좁게 구성하면 좀 더 버틸 수 있을 테지.
Oh no. What the fuck happened? Man, that sucks. I guess we try and block, but I don't really know. But yeah, we do have. Well, actually, never mind.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Ugh.
따뜻한 피.
What are you doing?
네, 잠든 그대로
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없군.
There goes one.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
Oh, now it's someone who's
마음을 놓지 말고.
she's still staggered. Okay. And that's all I got.
정화.
Shit.
맙소사.
이건 어떻게 해볼 수 있는 상대가 아닌 것 같군.
아, 힘의 차이가 너무 심한데? 조졌네.
휘말리기 싫으면 비켜!
꿰뚫려.
문득 궁금한 건데, 내가 만약에 저렇게 강한 걸 맞고 너덜너덜해지면 어쩔 거야?
두고 가야지. 별 수 없다.
예상한 대로긴 한데.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
편히 쉬시게.
효력사. 좋아.
응, 계속하면 되겠네. 꿰뚫려라. 슛!
총알값만 낭비하겠네.
어차피 뚫지도 못하는데 몇 발이나 쏟아부으려는 거야.
Dong Ryan no longer feels pity for test subjects. Even when he thinks of the yellow cop in his hometown, he isn't sad anymore. The past is all useless, I'll burn it all. And Yusang, I'd let you gone as well. Dong Ryan begins to rush at Yusan. Send in his way, yeah, I guess that's all that I got. Very high, very high, very high, very high. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. Dongran muttered as his weapon bounced off. Beneath his bitter chuckle was a cold fury.
이걸로 됐나요?
임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해.
끝내는 게.
집중 잃지
Oh
말라고.
no, there's two people
그리고
hooking
일단
stuck,
시작하면
man.
끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
Can we just deploy everything?
집속불, 뇌파 충전.
하하! 이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원은 무엇인가?
이런 건 구경하기도 어려운데 대단한 걸.
나중에 분석해볼 만한 가치가 있겠어.
기억해둘게.
이 안에 담아주지.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
그 자식은 아직 살아있을 거야.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠. 분위기 좋은데?
지금이라면 한 단계 높은 의뢰도 성공시킬 수 있겠군.
Did that even do much? Oh lord.
나아가 주게.
그래요. 그렇게 가만히 있어요. 상처난 고기는
적합한 판단이었어?
맛없으니.
덮어놓고 공격하는 것보단 적을 잘 관찰하는 게 중요하지.
이 안에 담아주지.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
그대에게 보이는 이 전기 불꽃은 무슨 색을 띠고 있는가?
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
사격도 적재적소에 알맞은 탄을 써야 하는 법이지.
뭐 사격에만 해당하는 얘기는 아닐 거야. 아마.
아까는 대단했어.
한 사람이 낼 수 있는 일격으로서는 감탄할 수준이었지.
Or three of them. Man.
나아가
That's the
주게.
best we get.
너도 이 안에 담아주지.
소란이 줄었네요.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
Ooh, no.
나중에 또 보자고요.
전력이 줄었군.
무리는 뭐 준비 안 된 새끼부터 가는
God
거지.
damn, okay.
도시에선
목을 내놓고 있도록.
I think we're at almost the final stretch here. I've decided to erase all the past. In other words, I'll have no business left with you once Yusong is gone. Dongran frowned, seeming quite displeased. And yet, why do you keep interrupting? Dongran seems to be preparing for a powerful attack. Maybe this gap could be exploited. Very high, very high, very high. Ooh, nice. Oh, oof. Please. It looks like the attack was successful. The move Darang was preparing didn't come through. I see where you stand. Then I'll just get rid of you all along with Yusong and his ideal.
완수.
Fuck him up now.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고
음.
있어? 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
Just throw everything at him. Just go nuclear.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
그대에게 보이는 이 전기 불꽃은 무슨 색을 띠고 있는가?
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
I really love this song. It's really a beautiful song.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
갈까?
마음은 놓지 말고.
나아가 주게.
따뜻한
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지 죽어도.
God damn. Good one, Ishmael.
전력이 줄었군.
Oh wait, he's not dead.
뭐
Oh, what did we
준비한
kill?
새끼부터 가는 거지. 도시에선.
When did two people die? Huh? What do you mean it's struggling?
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Ishmael is attacking his allies as well. Man.
그대에게 보이는 이 전기 불꽃은 무슨 색을 띠고 있는가?
꿰뚫려라.
편히 쉬시게.
Come on, we're so close. Come on.
그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야.
I really shouldn't be wasting my time like this. Coming to a sudden realization, Dornrang stopped in place, and he looked at the ceiling as though he was looking up at the stars in the sky. At this very moment, I'm losing out for each second it spends without crying. The opportunities and time to change the world are scattering. Dongran then glared with bloodshot eyes. He sang, "It's you. You're the only one who needs to go for this to be over." I must insist that I mark the end of Dornrang for what could be most ideal. Oh, okay. Ooh. Beautiful. Yisong managed to stop Dornrang in his path. I plead you, end this now, Dornrang. How can I? In the end, someone has to cry tears, isn't that right? Dornrang pulled the weapon lodged into himself deeper inside. Let's end it this way, Yisong. Dornrang has been confronted.
아까는 대단했어.
Ugh.
한 사람이 낼 수 있는 일격으로서는 감탄할 수준이었지.
분명 떠났다고 생각했지만
Hi, Isolate Orange. I don't know what was going on between those two, really. But yeah, I'm trying my best. Find your Rangi's son.
나는 아직도 그 하얀색 사각형 내부에 있는 것 같소. 이제서 만물은 내게 아무 자극도 감격도 주지 못하는 점들에 지나지 않게 되어버렸소. 나는 평생을 방랑하며 이 무의미한 걸음을 답습하는가. 우리는 끊임없이 날개가 잘려지는 달길 뿐이니.
이상 씨가 점점...
단테님, 비록 영지라는 분은 제 입을 빌려서 말한 것에 불과하지만
전 이런 생각이 들어요. 어쩌면 이상 씨가 썼던 이 편지들은 거울 속에 이상님한테 보내는 것만이 아닐 수도 있다고요. 과거와 지금과 앞으로 만날지도 모르는 모든 인연에게.
You mean including us?
이상 씨는 쭉 도와달라고 말하고 있던 걸지도 모르겠다는 생각이 드네요.
So. What was on your mind just when you left that when you left N-Corp?
구보마저 떠나보냈을 때 별은 빛을 잃어 꺼져가 어둠이 가득해졌고 나는 마치 절뚝발이가 된 것 같았어. 하지만 날개가 없어도 절뚝발이어도 살게 해줄 수 있는 그런 곳이 어딘가에 있을지도 모른다는 생각이 들었지. 신락 같으나 어쩌면 이라는 마음으로.
우리는, 적어도 나는 네 거울을 보며 우리에겐 없는 것들을 본다고 생각했지. 그래서 멀어 보였고, 그래서 바라볼 수밖에 없었고, 그래서 현실이 안주할 수밖에 없었던 거야. 마치 내가 불꽃놀이를 보면서 별을 꿈꿨던 것처럼. 하지만 거울은 가능성을 보여주고 있는 거잖아. 그러니 알겠어? 거울을 부러워할 필요는 없는 거지. 네가 바라보았던 건 네가 품고 있는 가능성. 너는 처음부터 가지고 있었던 거야. 네 가능성을 현실로 만들 날개를. 이 말을 해주고 싶었어.
첫 번째 수감자 이상 기다리고 있었답니다. 림버스 컴퍼니에 입사하신다면 깨어지고 찢어진 당신의 날개를 되찾아드리죠. 그리고
어때? 나는 깨진 조각들을 다시 주울 재주는 없어. 하지만 반짝거리던 그 눈빛들은 거짓이 아니었어.
The mysterious and intimidating past.
우리의 굴곡은 불행을 맴돌 거야. 인연이라고 생각했던 것은 언젠가 반드시 흩어지고 말 거고 소중한 것일수록 산산조각으로 깨져 가뜩이나 여린 네 마음을 날카롭게 찌르겠지. 알고 있어. 그렇기에 모든 건 허무 같은 찰나에 지나지 않을 텐데.
Isang, why did you make the mirror?
나는 가치를 담기 위해 기술을 만든 적은 없었어. 과거로 돌아갈 재간 또한 없다는 것도 알고 있지. 그저 네가 들고 있는 그 거울은 연심이라오. 연심이라. 이것은 무언가를 갈아내고 마음마저도 갈아내어 광을 낸 것이기에. 그렇구나. 모든 이상은 연구의 진심이었나 봐. 나는 날개를 잃었다고, 갖지 못했다고 생각했어. 날개 쪽지만을 애달프게 요동치며 연구를 붙잡고 있었다고 생각했지만 사실 거울의 진실한 이름은 이것 같소. 연심. 이것은 마음과 마음을 이어주는 것 같기에 줄기차게 살아보고 퍼덕이며 날개짓 해보고 싶었기에 거울을 만들었고 추락하더라도 좋으니 다시 한번 허공을 향해 날아보고 싶었소. 어느 날 이고는 반드시 절망하고 말 것이오. 그렇기 때문에 어디까지라도 살아야 하오. 날개가 있느냐 없느냐는 중요치 않은 것이었소. 모든 이상은 빼어난 재주를 가지고 있어. 동시에 모든 이상은 무지하지. 모든 이상에게는 날개가 보이지만 단 하나의 이상만이 날 수 있어. 그렇다면 거울 속의 이상은 거울 밖의 이상과 반대일 테지만 또 꽤 닮아있지. 네가 보았다던 빛나고 찬란했던 그 날개 말이야. 그건 나의 날개이자 거울에 비친 너의 날개야. 왜 그렇게 생각하냐고? 뻔하지 않겠어? 거울은 자신을 비추는 거니까. 내게서 날개가 보였다면 그 날개는 너에게 달린 당연하게도 너의 것이겠지. 그럼 이제 땅을 박차고 날개짓 해봐. 그저 한 번 더. 날고 싶었어. 세 장을 깨고 자유롭게. 그날의 봄을 기억한다네. 우리의 눈에는 별들이 떠올랐지.
반짝거렸지. 네 날개만큼 반짝거렸어. 나는 구인회라는 그늘에서 항상 벗어나고 싶었지만 결국 끝에서 품어주고 마는 건 그늘이구나.
I wonder if this is that Doom DI thing some people talk about. Probably. Oh.
뭐 결과적으로는 나쁘진 않네요. 좋지도 않지만 동백이라고 했나? 조직의 수장이 죽었으니 테러 단체가 와야 되는 건 순식간이겠어요. 그러면 이제 남은 문제들 말인데 이렇게 하는 게 어떨까 싶어요. 오늘 K사에서 벌어졌던 모든 일은 동랑이라는 한 정신 이상자이자 반사회적 성향을 지닌 직원이 개인의 이득과 권력을 부당하게 취하기 위해 벌인 단독 행동이에요. 맞죠?
그걸로 되는 건가요? 저희한테는 적이었을지라도 당신에게는 직원이었는데?
She doesn't care.
작별 인사라면 아까 전화통으로 했어. 깜찍한 놈이지. 림버스 컴퍼니의 관리자 단테라고 했나? 관리자 치고는 질질 끌려다니는 것 같은데 나중에 리더가 되고 싶다면 알아도 문제가 생기면 재빨리 싹부터 잘라내야 해. 빠를수록 좋지?
Fuck you. The manager does fine in their own right. Thank you very much. That's what I'm talking about. You also hired CSOCs and assassins to silence Strain, didn't you?
알겠다고 하시네요.
영 반푼이라고 생각했는데 역시 관리자는 관리자군. 아, 하나 더. 어쩌다가 우리 K사의 특이점까지 건드려버릴 정도로 일이 복잡하게 꼬였는지 모르겠지만 눈물 흘리는 것은 외부로 절대 공개되어서는 안 되는 우리 K사의 특이점 그 자체이자 기밀 정보였어.
Sucks to suck.
림버스 컴퍼니는 탐색을 통해 얻는 기밀 정보들을 외부로 누설하지 않아요. 원한다면 관련 계약서를
방금 너희의 계약서가 백지로 돌아간 것을 보고도 그런 소리가 나오니? 그런 종이 쪼가리에 내가 저당이 잡힐 수는 없는 거야. 기억 소거 절차를 진행할게.
분. 내 기억에 손을 대면 남김없이 갈라주겠어.
그렇게 하도록 하죠.
이 새끼.
뭐 이왕 잊어버릴 거 정정해주자면 당신들이 본 건 눈물 흘리는 것의 본체가 아니라 자식이야. 그 소중한 본체를 근본도 없는 어느 연구자에게 맡길 수 없는 노릇이잖아. 그래도 우리 날개의 자부심인데 그렇게 초라한 것이라 생각하면 좀 슬프거든. 아, 어차피 생각하지도 못하겠지만.
Thought it was completely. As we left, Alfonso told us to look forward to how the tears will be used in the future. The sinners had memories of seeing something in the laboratory, but none of them could recall what it was, how the tears were collected, or how HP bullets were made. By the way, Isan, where did you want to fly?
그저 나는 기분을 느끼는 것으로 좋았어.
What about now?
노코멘트 하겠어.
What they didn't notice, however, is that the memory wipe didn't work on me for some mysterious reason. Could I recover the sinner's wipe memory somehow? Like how I rewind their injuries using the clock? The thought occurred to me, but alas. I don't know how I would do that, and I'm not sure if it would be possible at all. I was sure about one thing. The fact that I am retaining the memories they tried to erase must be valuable, so I decided to stay quiet about it.
하지만 관리자, 이 정도는 말하겠소. 이제는 내게 남은 것들을 마주 볼까 하오. 남은 것이란 구인회가 남긴 과오이자 내게 남은 업이요. 그러니 필요하다면 할 수 있는 한 저항을 해볼 생각이요. 바람이 불어오는 대로 흔들리고 쓰러지지는 않으려 하오. 비껴보고 스며들기보다는 걷고자 하는 곳으로 걸으려 하기에 도와줄 수 있겠소, 단테?
Of course. That's right. Even if their memories are taken. It won't gnaw away at the determination that has firmly taken root in their hearts. Then, what is the determination that I have left? How much must I remember and witness? Thinking such thoughts, I looked at Vigilius, who was on the other side.
이 모든 걸 기억하고 지켜보는 것도 관리자의 업 중 하나일 테니까 말입니다.
You heard what I said.
탄테 씨가 자신의 말이 들렸냐고 물어보시네요.
째깍거리는 소리도 들리지 않았는데 뭔가 말이라도 했던가? 들릴 리가 없죠, 관리자 딴테. 그냥 실없이 한 소리일 뿐입니다. 그런 표정 같아서 말이죠.
This is the person I want narrating the fights, by the way. Did I have facial expressions?
멈추지 않는 그 눈물의 원초적인 의미는 감격이길. 당신의 소원과 우리의 소원은 언제나 그렇듯 최선을 다해 이뤄지고 있어요.
잘 지내시오. 거울을 볼 때마다 문득 인사를 하고 나오. 인사란 서로 주고받아야 자연스러운 것이라 하지만 언젠가 전해질 거로 생각하기에 괜찮소. 이제 나는 정지하지 않을 테니 말이오. 모든 건 결국 변하지 않겠지만 나 역시도 이제 변하지 않을 테니 너무 걱정들 하지 마시오. 내 곁에는 새로이 벗들이 생겼어. 그들은 어찌 생각할지 모르겠으나 나는 이들을 벗삼으려 하오. 그럼 끝에 붙여 사는 내내 모두가 평안하시길. 이상.
Dante is my first time knowing a person whose face is a clock. Sorry, you're good.
꽃이 보이지 않는다. 꽃이 향기롭다.
Oh, yeah.
향기가 만개한다. 나는 거기 묘혈을 판다. 그림자를 쫓던 나날들 불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손엔 잿빛 먼지뿐 향기가 만개한다 나는 거기 묘혈을 판다
You're rapping?
보이지 않는다 보이지 않는 묘혈 속에 나는 들어앉는다 나는 눕는다 쉼없이 달려왔던 나를 죄어오던 시간들 이조차 그리워질까 어느 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 지을 수 있기를 향기가 만개한다 나는 잊어버리고
Look, my man just laying down rhymes. Be study to teach Chad on how to read a map. I enjoyed I enjoyed it a lot. That was very beautiful. I'm glad this had I'm glad we were pulled back into this. Oh, their art style changes. I look forward to that.
숨고를 새도 없이 떠밀려 던져진 날 속에 내 길을 갈 수 있기를 어느 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 지을 수 있도록 나는 정말 눕는다 꽃이 멀리 날아가고 싶어 밤하늘의 새처럼 별에 닿을 수 있게 이 밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아 다 사라지네 꽃이 괜찮아
Yeah. I think for sure it'll always be Gregor's version that will make me cry the most. Yeah. So far, yeah. Gregor tried to adopt one of the sequels. How did that happen? I'm clicking skip what? They sure are serious about eating. It amazes me how they can look so happy while eating out. I stepped out of the restaurant to briefly catch some fresh air. I need some of that. Oh, hi there, Damien. Look, you want. I didn't even notice you arrived. How long have you been there?
말했잖아. 다시 당신을 보러 올 거라고.
Okay.
왜 사람은 그저 바라보는 걸로는 만족하지 못하는 걸까?
Oh no, look somewhere else.
그냥 쳐다보며 향기를 맡고 그 순간을 즐기기만 해도 충분한데 눈에 담으면서 욕망을 얻고
Yeah. Why are you here?
품으면 거울이 처음 만들어진 것도 단지 즐기려고 한 거였잖아.
Oh, him.
이를테면 수백 가지의 맛이 들어있는 과자 봉지랄까?
You're talking a lot, Damon. Get to the point.
하지만 누군가 이런 생각을 한 거지. 만약 저 무한할지 모를 과자 봉지 속에 손을 뻗어 내게는 없는 내 것을 가지고 오는 방법이 있다면 그건 도둑질은 아닐 거야. 어른들이 만들어 놓은 규칙에 따른다면 말이지.
Damon is never straightforward.
그건 나로부터
My sword
빼앗는
is
거니까.
straightforward. Huh?
하늘에도 수없이 많은
Like I get what
별이
you're
있어.
saying, but also can
하지만
you just like
모든 별이 다 똑같지는 않아.
say it with
다른
less
누군가가
sentences?
봤으면 그저 희미한 빛덩어리에 불과했을지도 몰라. 하지만 반짝이는 게 너무 아름다워 보였던 누군가가 별을 가져온 다음에
He's not straight, period, by the sound of it.
모두가 볼 수 있도록 높은 곳에 걸어놓아서 어둠을 환하게 밝혔어. 사람들은 전부 기뻐하지. 자, 그러면 여기서
Buddy,
문제.
you're talking so much that I kind of want to skip this part. Get to the point.
나로부터 빼앗김을 당한 나와 영원히 어둠을 밝혀야만 하게 된 별은 어떻게 되는 거지? 당신의 친구들이 사용하는 거울도 다를 바 없이 그래. 그건 정말 잔인한 기술이야. 대답은 천천히 들려줘도 좋아. 그냥 나중에 양 한 마리 그려줘. 지금은 기억 못하겠지만 당신이 그려주기로 했거든.
Sure. Just as I tried to say something, he vanished, leaving only a hint of loneliness. He was nowhere to be seen, as if he returned to where he belonged. I couldn't even remember what I was trying to answer. What it looked like if they drew a sheep. I don't know. Oh, hi Dante. Huh. Oh.
한자루는 죽어 떠난 자에 대한 축하를,
That's something new, I think.
한자루는 목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에 대한 엄숙한 애도를.
All I could think of from
장례는
this is
이상으로 끝내겠소.
that a mirror world version of him stole his glow in the dark stickers he had on the wall. Nice. So you guys can see it because of my camera, but next one we have is Intervalo 2. It's the sea. We get the beach episode. But we're not doing that. We're finishing Pilgrimage of Compassion tomorrow. Because it's almost 2 a.m. for me, and I should have ended the stream 2 hours ago. But that was very lovely. That was such a... Despite its pacing issues, Intervalo 4... Sorry, not Intervalo. Canto 4. Again, I really love the additional story elements, the... You know... Yusong would just kind of like the perfect character to explore that kind of emotion through, of like, you know, looking through a mirror and wishing or striving to be that, but also like the other side of that sword that comes with that, like the misery, I suppose. And I don't know, just a lot of things that were really cool that I like the inclusion of. So I'm looking, I know a lot of people have told me that it drastically picks up and changes a lot, and I'm really looking forward to that because I've heard that in good ways. So yeah, literally, if Damien wanted us to understand, he could just say it in less words. But anyways, yeah, that's all for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Shout out again to Haunted Marianne for the raid and also for the follow. Thank you. And also Isolate Orange, thank you for the follow as well. On the YouTube end, it seemed a bit quieter, besides Cold Dog popping in and out, but I don't really get notifications of who subscribes and whatnot, but you know. Thank y'all for watching. We're at 80 followers now. Nice. That's cute. I never thought I would move past the number 78, but that's because I wasn't active, so that's fair. Alright, good night everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow to finish the little special thingy. And then on the 1st of October, for those who are new, we're playing Silksong, first blind playthrough. We're gonna be streaming every day of October, playing horror games and October themed stuff in Silksong. And also continuing Signalis on the 4th. So look forward to that, I guess, if you like those kind of games. Okay, good night everyone. Bye.